In any church, the physical spaces where we gather play a considerable role in connecting with one another. From the lobby to the sanctuary to the fellowship hall, how these spaces are designed can encourage or hinder connection. In this session, we'll explore key architectural principles that can help create environments conducive to fellowship and community building. A church building should be more than just a place for people to meet. It should be a space where relationships can grow, people feel welcomed, and the community is nurtured. Your church's layout, flow, and design can help create an atmosphere that supports the mission of connection and unity. Think about the spaces you use the most at church: the lobby, the fellowship hall, the classrooms. These are more than just functional areas, they are places where relationships happen. A well designed space encourages natural interaction, whether through seating arrangements inviting conversation or wide open spaces allowing people to move freely and comfortable. Creating these spaces takes careful thought. We must consider how the space feels when people walk into it. Does it feel warm and welcoming? Is there room to move and connect? Or does it feel cramped and isolating? To help us explore this idea further, we will hear from Jenny Howell, the Worship Experience Director at Church of the Resurrection. She'll explain how churches can use design to unite people, create areas inviting conversation, and build a sense of belonging among attendees.
In this room, when we have worship, part of what we have done to foster connection and to try to draw people into a more intimate experience. This is a very large space. We can seat 1,300 people in this room, but the worship service we have in this space on a Sunday morning usually is between 300 and 400 people. Very different thing. So we don't set the room for 1,300 people, right? Mm-hmm. We have traditionally had it in pretty standard theater seating for a while, but recently we brought a stage down to the floor. So we have a lower platform. So not just the stage up front, but we brought the band down and the pastors down to the floor, and we've been seating in the round. And so that has drawn people closer. It's made it feel more intimate. So in spaces where we can reconfigure the seating and it's not structural seating, we try to look at what's the size of that room, what kind of a worship service are we offering, and how can we create that intimate, distraction-free environment.
As we've learned from Jenny, designing spaces to foster community is about much more than aesthetics. It's about creating environments where people can connect, share, and grow together. How we design our church spaces can directly impact how people engage with each other and how they feel as part of the church family. So, when thinking about your church building, ask yourself, does the layout encourage fellowship and connection? Are there spaces where people can naturally engage with one another? When we intentionally design spaces that foster community, we are helping to build a church where relationships can thrive and the gospel can be shared in meaningful ways. I hope you'll take some of the principles Jenny shared today and apply them to your own spaces so that your church can continue to grow, not just spiritually, but relationally.